Change is hard and usually uncomfortable, but if you're feeling stuck, overwhelmed, or craving something different, maybe it's time to lean in to a little discomfort. My next guest believes the real growth starts with discomfort. She's going to share 5 healthy but uncomfortable actions to transform the way you think, feel, and show up in your life. Emotional performance coach Natty Lewis is joining me with more. Welcome back. Charity said she got excited about the KitchenAid attachment, so she's glad she came.
Yeah, I have been fully serviced by getting a greater attachment. I just want you to know. Yeah.
Okay, so change, I think, can be daunting for people. A lot of people get stuck in their ruts, and even if we want to change, why is that so hard for us?
Oh, as human beings, we are designed to operate in patterns. That's right, we develop routines and we develop patterns, and our brain operates that way for efficiency and obviously to make it easier to live a life surrounded by a lot of stimulus, right? So these patterns are actually incredibly valuable for us. The problem is if we operate in the same pattern every day, we will get the same results every day. So if you're living a life and you're like, I really want to feel happier, we need to change something. And if we need to change something, we've got to disrupt a pattern. And the reality is anytime we disrupt a pattern of any kind, it's going to get uncomfortable. So I love to say, get real comfortable getting uncomfortable, and let's go get what you want.
Okay, I love that. That's a bumper sticker right there. Okay, so I guess if your life is perfect, we don't need to worry about these things. But nobody's life is perfect. So we want to make things better, and you came up with some things we can do. The first action we can do is to feel and move.
Yeah, this is very uncomfortable for people. We have a tendency when we feel things, especially women, you'll notice this with teenage children, we get big emotions, we want to stop, we want to sit, we want to grab our phone, we want to scroll, we become stationary, we sit, we mull over things, we think now's the time to think through it. People struggle to get out of bed, they want to just curl up in a ball, they want to distract. And the reality is the only way we're going to move healthily through any of those big emotions, the body needs to move. So it's uncomfortable because your first reaction is going to be sit down, scroll on my phone, sit down, curl up in a blanket, go to bed early, don't get up the next day.
Yeah.
That's the natural, comfortable habit we have.
So you're talking about actual physical
I'm talking about
movement.
Go for a walk, do some sit-ups, do some jumping jacks, do anything, move your body. When you feel the big emotions, don't sit. Move.
And a lot of people will say they get their best ideas or they'll solve a problem while they're taking a walk, while they're going for a run, while they're on the treadmill. So that can help.
Yeah, and if you pay attention, you become aware of yourself, you'll start to notice, oh my gosh, when I feel things, my first inclination is to scroll on my phone or to turn on the TV or to get distracted or to sit down. And I'm going to say that's your pattern. Disrupt that. It's uncomfortable. Move.
Feel and move.
Feel and move.
Okay, up next, you want us to give space, then communicate.
Yeah, we tend to, when we're in the mode of communication, something happens and we want to communicate right now. And it's uncomfortable to give space, and we need to. So to give space looks like not giving space without communication, I want to be clear. Space with boundaries is the only safe space to give, but coming into a situation and with your child, for example, and saying, instead of attacking the problem right then, saying, Mommy needs 3 minutes, I'll be right back. And giving yourself space and then communicating from a place of regulation, a place of where you honored your own emotions and didn't take them out on your child. Our souls, if you will, think about it like a water bottle. Starts flat in the morning, but with everything that happens, we pour in a little bit of carbonation. And then the kids come home from school and everything's chaotic and it's like shaking up a carbonated bottle. And next thing you know, if you unscrew that, in front of the people that you love in the wrong place, it's going to get messy.
So you're talking about anytime, you gave us the example of a child, but with a partner, with a friend.
Yes.
When things get heated, this is when we need to say either, maybe just any of those big emotions.
Any big emotions. It doesn't even have to be anger or frustration. It could be that 12 things happened earlier in the day and it actually has nothing to do with our conversation, and I'm feeling all of it right now. Now's not the time to open that thing up. I'm going to make a mess. Go to the kitchen sink to open that bottle. Go on a little walk first. Give yourself 3 minutes. Say, hey, I'll be right back. Excuse yourself to go to the restroom. Space, then communicate. Don't sit. Don't engage. Move. Then give space before you communicate.
And you said it's important for us to give them, let them know, I'm going to take a minute.
I'm going to take a minute. I'm going to go for a quick walk. I'll be right back. Don't just leave. That's unsafe.
Yeah.
But it's uncomfortable for us to give ourselves space. We feel like we got to just push through it. I'm tougher than this, but tough it out.
Don't go to bed angry.
Don't go to bed angry, right, right.
Sometimes you need to.
Sometimes you need to give some space.
Okay, next is something, as a journalist, this is something we learn to do, but a lot of people ask intentional, open-ended questions. So we don't want to ask those questions where someone can just give us a yes or no.
Yeah, or a good or bad. We ask a lot of questions, and it's a very natural thing. How was your day? We ask everybody that.
And every kid says
and
good.
Every kid says good. Every friend says good. How you feeling today? Great. And we leave it. Well, so it's a natural pattern of communication for us.
And
it doesn't build relationships.
Do you really care when you're saying how are you, or it's hi, how are you? Good, right?
Yep.
I stopped answering that question for a while when I wasn't doing great, because I'm like, I don't think you really care, and I would just say, oh, it's cold outside. I would like switch the subject.
Yeah.
So you're saying we need to come up with ways, and you have an example for us with our kids.
Yeah, with kids or with people that you know that are good friends of yours. Everybody knows that are people in our lives who are feelers. They feel things. Then don't ask them, how was your day? Say, how did you feel about your day today? We know our doers, the ones that get really excited to do things. Don't ask them, how was your day? Say, what did you do today? We know our kids that picture things, or they ruminate in their thoughts a lot. And we can say, what did you think about your day today? Don't ask them, how was your day? We get no answers for that. And it's really uncomfortable to break the pattern of, hey, how's your day? Because it's super comfortable, it just comes out off the tongue. We have to stop, we have to think, we have to ask an intentional question. The great part about that is it gets really intentional results, and it really can change things with our relationships, kids, spouses, friends.
Yeah, and I always say if you mess up and you do ask a one-word answer question, you can always just follow up with why.
Yes.
Because that's a way to get people to talk a little bit more. Okay, the next two I think are something we all know, but maybe we're just not doing. Sleep, big deal.
We tend to, we don't get enough sleep usually, but when we have big moments in life, like our most important holidays, our big moments in life, we tend to sabotage our sleep. And in general, when life is in its normal pattern, we try to find our time. I need some personal space. So what am I going to do with that? I'm going to stay up late tonight because I have to wait till everybody in the house goes to bed, then I get my time. But if your time ends up being until 1 o'clock in the morning and you're not getting sleep, it really is not serving you. So it's uncomfortable to say, I'm going to turn the TV off, I'm going to go to bed, I'm going to put my phone away, I'm going to prioritize sleep over scrolling. It's uncomfortable, and it's incredibly healthy, and it's a game changer. The happiness people find when they sleep is really remarkable.
I made a marked decision about 10 years ago to actually get at least 8 hours a night, and it changed my life.
Yes.
It changed the way my brain was working. And the last one I think we can all cling on to, end your day on purpose.
Yeah, a lot of people talk about morning routines. Very few people talk about the fact that your evening routine needs to set you up for success in your morning routine. I talk to people all the time like, I have this great morning routine and I can't seem to stick with it. I say, well, what are you doing at night to empower your success in the morning? If your morning routine looks like going to the gym, lay your clothes out at night before you even go to bed so that your brain is already going to the gym in the morning. If your morning routine is to wake up and spend personal time, then spend a little time that night organizing your house so that when you wake up for your personal time, it doesn't turn into home and family time.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, Natty,
intentional.
You've given us so many things, and I think we could add the on purpose to almost everything you've told us today. Do things on purpose. Where can people connect with you for more of this
they
wisdom?
can connect with me on Instagram at natty.o.lewis. My website's ascendq.com, or you can connect with me on YouTube at Chatty with Natty.
Okay, and we'll put these on our website, so thank you so much.
Yeah.